Welcome to the Blue Corner. My name is Dennis, and today's topic is the state of physical media in Denmark. Yes, some of you know, some of you may not know, I live in Denmark. I'm Danish, so this is my point of view on physical media, specifically here in Denmark. So I'm quite amused sometimes watching other BlueTubers around the world complaining about physical media where they are, England, America, whatnot, and the state in their countries, and how it's dying, it's being removed from stores, and all the is physical media dead videos. Again, I said it in my last video, if that's up, that no, it's not dead, it's changing. Yes, it's going away from the brick and mortar stores. That's not news anymore. It's been happening for quite some time. And here in Denmark, it's happened way before it started doing so in countries like America and England. I can't go out and do a out and about video pretty much. I don't have any stores at all anywhere near me that sells brand new physical media and almost nothing else. We don't have Best Buy. We don't have Walmart. We do have other stores, but they've since long since removed any kind of physical media. Now, I do have a couple of places where there is one small store that sells nothing but physical media, but they don't get every single item home to the store. They have a website and they promote anything that they could get. They specialize in imports mostly, not even Danish movies all that much. And it's up on the website, and you can order it home to the store and pick it up in the store. They do have some in the store, but the store itself isn't really much bigger than what you see behind me. Open the door to it and take 2 steps inside, and you're at the counter. It's that small a store. It, I can't. It's completely pointless for me to try and record anything in that store. I it's the same stuff they have week in and week out, with maybe a handful of new titles in actual store a week, a month, maybe. I don't know. I don't go there all that much, and the price is higher than what I can get it imported from either UK or USA. So I'm actually surprised that they're still around after all these years. I don't know how they do it. I can't believe they sell enough movies to keep the store afloat. But maybe because they are that small store, small staffed, that's how they're able to do it. Then there is another store that when I've done some kind of out and about before going to see a movie at the theater, it's the same store I go to, called Læsehesten, roughly translated into reading horse, which doesn't make much sense at all when it comes to physical media. It is primarily a used second-hand store, is I guess the better word for it. 90% of what they have in the store is used media, books, CDs, movies, 4Ks, porn, if you're into that, I guess, and 10% new media. The used media outsells anything new that they have in the store, so they don't even bother all that much with new stuff either. because there's not money in it anymore. Used outsells new. Yeah, that's just the way it is, especially LPs. They have had a massive boom in LPs over the last handful of years, so they've added a lot more space for LPs, but they still have quite a big space for Blu-rays and 4K. Heck, 4Ks isn't even that big of a section in the store, but they do have them. Going out to supermarkets, seeing aisles and aisles of physical media was something I could do in the past. Heck, I work in a supermarket chain where one of our stores actually used to have quite a big selection of movies. They still have that selection, just not nearly as big, and 80% of that section is DVDs, and the remaining 20% is Blu-rays. They've completely scrapped anything 4K. They don't get any 4K at all anymore. So while I can get a discount because I work in the chain at that store, I don't even bother going there either. So yeah, physical media out in the wild here in Denmark, dead. That Denmark is really the country where I can say, yeah, physical media, brand new physical media is dead. Unless you go online. We have, of course, the big companies, Disney, Paramount, Warner Brothers. They do still release stuff. Heck, I'm actually surprised at how many 4K editions we do get from the bigger studios, because there's so many movies, many movies that we don't get at all. We do, like I said, we do have the major studios that still put stuff out, but then there are smaller studios that don't. Stuff like a company like Lionsgate. No, yeah, Lionsgate. We we don't get physical releases directly from a company like Lionsgate. We have smaller Danish companies that license the movies and put them out. We have Nordic Film, we have Mill Creek, we have Scanbox. All they do is license movies from countries or from companies and put them out with their logo. And that scene is pretty much dead too. Nordic Film, those companies, we here in the North or Nordic countries, we have Denmark, Sweden, Norway, and Finland. Those companies make releases for those 4 countries. I guess that's one way of saving. Just print the same disc for those 4 countries. They have the overview of the movies on each case from each country. So it's just the same disc, same artwork, same cover for all 4 countries. That's pretty easy, right? Yeah, okay. But then again, it's just a movie. Simple screenshot menu where you can select or Danish, Norwegian, Swedish, or Finnish audio or subtitle, and then press play and you play the movie. It's normally always a single layered Blu-ray disc. There's no special features at all. There's one single audio track and, like I said, the 4 subtitle files, and that's it. Pretty standard Blu-ray and single layered disc. 25 gigabyte. I guess, or I bet, if I bought the same movie from America, it would be a dual layer, higher bit rate, more audio tracks, just without the Danish subtitles, which doesn't bother me at all. Then you have a company like Nordic Films. I just checked before I started recording this video. They put out 2 physical Blu-rays here in 2023. Heck, technically only one, and the second one coming out here in August. They've recently put out John Wick 4, and no, I'm not getting. Yeah, and here in August, Sisu. That's 2 physical Blu-rays in a matter of almost 8 months. What's up with that? Nordic Film is pretty much done with physical media completely. There's plenty of movies that they've put out on digital. And when it comes to American movies, Chinese movies, whatnot, to me, it's not that big a deal. If they don't want my money, they don't want my money. I can import, and I do in most cases. But what bothers me the most is, let's go back to my previous video, Disney pulling out of Australia. At least in Australia, they can import from other countries, and it's the same audio track. They understand what they're saying, and they have subtitles, more or less, I would assume. Here in Denmark, when we do have a Danish movie, recorded Danish audio track, Danish actors, whatnot, I can only get that on digital going forward. I have a favorite Danish director, Anders Thomas Jensen, if anybody would even know who that is. He's made 6 movies, 5 or 6 movies, I believe. He doesn't push them out. Last year or the year before, he put out Riders of Justice, which was my favorite movie from that year. He doesn't make a lot of movies, but he's currently now working on his next movie. Once that come out, my only option is digital. I can't just import it from other countries. It's not. Maybe I'm not gonna say I can't, because Riders of Justice came out in America, and I do believe DVD in the UK, but I do believe America got it on Blu-ray. But that sucks. Digital isn't the way forward for me. I don't want. Does digital movies even matter? I've probably said that before. I do believe. Yeah, I did. I do believe I said that in my Disney video. But it's the state of physical media in Denmark is worse than it's ever been, and just seeing people doing out about videos complaining about how the physical media sections are shrinking in Best Buy, going away completely. Yes, I get it. I totally get it. But that's been my world for many years now. So, heck, even the price, a $30 4K in America. I see so many people complain about $30 being way too much. Try coming here, having to pay $40, $50 for a full priced new 4K release that doesn't include a slipcover or any form of digital code that you can sell to make back some of the money. It's, I guess my entire point of this video is appreciate what you have as long as you have it, because I don't know what I'm gonna do when we come to the state where America or UK is in the same situation that I am. I really don't want to go digital. And I know I could save so much space, and in some cases, people would probably say money too. But no, no, that's not even the case either. A digital version here in Denmark, a standard HD digital version for a brand new movie. Hey, take the movie Underverden or Darkland. It's a Danish movie named Underverden, and the American title for it is Darkland. I don't know. Underverden translate to underworld. I don't know. It's the only Danish movie. There's only one movie that's been released, one Danish movie ever released on 4K in Denmark, as far as I know, and it's Darkland. Now the second one is out on digital. No DVD, as far as I've seen. No Blu-ray. I knew that wasn't going to be the case. And no 4K. I knew that wasn't going to be the case. When we do get a physical release of any kind, it's a DVD. I don't want to be a format snob. I really don't. But I I don't want to buy digital. I want the disc in my hand. But at the same hand, I don't want to buy DVD. That's not even HD. I know that the DVD discs are way cheaper to produce. But again, do a limited run, 1,000 print copy. I can't see why that should be that big a deal. I know that there's not many places left in the world that still prints discs. But if you can get the DVDs printed or pressed, then you can get the Blu-ray pressed. Yeah, it's a sad state of physical media. We all know where it's heading. Is physical media dead? No. No, clearly it isn't. But as much as we're in a very good age of physical media being pumped out by the boutique labels, it's not gonna last. And that's effing sucks. So yeah, that's just a little tale of physical media here in Denmark. Like I said, appreciate what you have if you're not here in Denmark. Appreciate what you have for now. Buy what you want. Buy physical media. I guess. Yeah. Buy it wherever you can. Heck, this is my 4K movies. I kind of feel like I'm hoarding up on there's a lot of 4K movies in this collection here. I don't feel like I really need. But the more time goes on, the more I see stuff like Disney done with physical media in Australia, the more I know it's coming to Denmark too, the more I kind of feel like, well, I might as well. One day it's gone. And yeah, like I said, it effing sucks. So yeah, I don't have any good ending to this video. There is really no good ending to physical media. So with that, I'm just gonna say thanks for watching. Until next time, peace out.